This is probably another contract violation waiting to happen, that's for sure. The guy, he was like 3 sheets to the wind. Alright, good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bee, and it is Saturday, August the 12th, about 10:50 in the morning, and I'm about ready to get my day started, and I'm going to take you along with me today, as usual. So today I don't have a whole lot of money to make. I have to make $35.93 to hit my weekly goal of $1,350. I had a really good day yesterday, especially, so it just kind of made today really easy. Yeah, I made about $369.47 yesterday. I didn't do a whole lot of Doordash, and I think I took maybe 5 trips on Doordash yesterday. I had a couple of Dlivrd orders. I did some Uber, not Uber Eats, and then a little bit of Lyft, and then I had just a little side gig, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that a little later. But I am starting off today with 1 contract violation. We'll talk about that in a little bit, and a 24% acceptance rate. I'm only going to work a few hours today, so I'll probably take you along with me for the whole time. I guess the adventure today will just be to see how much money I can make in 3 to 4 hours that I'm going to work, and to see how it goes. So I am going to turn on Doordash. Saturdays have been really slow in my area lately. Okay, I have my first order. It took them about 15 minutes to get me something decent. So I'm picking up at Pega's Family Restaurant. It's for $6.50, and it's going 3.4 miles. And I'm still going to be in an area where I can hopefully get my next order. It's getting close to the time where I need to head towards my Dlivrd order, and it's not that far, maybe 10 minutes from where I'm at right now, maybe 15 by the time I drop this off, so we'll see. We'll just see, you know, if I have to head straight there after that, or if I have time for another order. Alright, first order of the day. The app messed up, so I took my picture and went back to my car. The app was spinning, and when it finally came back up, the picture was gone in the app, and so I took a picture of the front of the apartment building. I went back up to the door of the apartment, and the food was already gone, so I couldn't get a picture of it at the door. And that's how I got my last contract violation, was at an apartment, because you can't take a picture of the address and the apartment door at the same time. Doordash needs to make it so you can take up to 2 or 3 pictures if you need to be able to show proof. This is probably another contract violation waiting to happen, that's for sure. It is close enough time for me to head to pick up that Dlivrd order. Alright, so this is picking up at Hawaiian Brothers. I have to have it delivered by 12:15, and it looks like the base pay for it is going to be $10, and the tip was $30.20, so I'm going to get a total of $40.20 on this one. All right, guys, got that dropped off. Easy drop off. Just to the front door. It was to a house. And it was just 3 bags, so it was really easy. So this has me way outside of the zone I like to dash in. And so I'm just going to do I ended my dash previously, and then now I'm going to do dash along the way to get back into my zone. Where I'm at though, the street that I'm traveling on has like no restaurants till you get up into my zone, so I doubt I'll get anything, but just thought I'd turn it on just in case. So gonna have a few dead miles on this trip, which is okay because I got paid 40 bucks for it, right? So it's not a big deal. So anyway, since food delivery's been kind of spotty and just not that great recently, I started doing some Rideshare, you know, just to fill in the slow times, and just kind of see, you know, if it would bring in any money for me, because it's always another option, right? So so far it's been working out. I'm not making like buku bucks or anything, but I'll tell you, it's better than sitting around waiting for orders on Doordash and Uber Eats, because I get like continuous order after order after order. It's like I have my choice of orders. It's made it a lot easier, I think, to make my money. So all right, well, I am back in my zone now, so as soon as I get an order, I'll let you guys know. This one is going to be a shop and deliver, or shop and pay, whatever you want to call it, at Target for $11.50, going 3.4 miles, and I'm just picking up one item. Let's see what that item is. Oh, it looks like it's a printer cartridge, so hopefully they have it. I'm not very far from Target. It's just over my left shoulder here, so well, let's go shopping. Alright, so I just got my next order. It's a little bit after 1. I waited maybe 15 minutes for it. And it's for $6.50, going 1.6 miles, picking up at Fortune Palace Chinese restaurant. So I'm not very far from that restaurant. So this is a nice little order. I don't expect it to go up. So it's not quite ready, so I'm going to come down here and hit waiting for your order. Click on that link, and then I'm going to choose order still being prepared when I arrived, and then hit submit. That way DoorDash knows it's not me. So take advantage of that, use that. If I walk into the restaurant and it's not ready, I hit that every single time. Alright, I got that one on board. As I was getting into the car, DoorDash sent me another order. It's picking up at Taco Bell for $4, and it's only going half a mile. So I said, hey, why not? So I'm heading there now to pick it up, so let's go get it on board. I have both of the orders on board. I'm dropping off the Fortune Palace first for Kevin. All right, looks like that order went up. So $6.50 to $7.50. I'll take it. I didn't even expect that. So nice little surprise. Next drop off is actually 638.7 yards away. Let's go get it off. Okay, Doordash just tried to send me an order for $12.25, shop and pay, Hy-Vee grocery, 2.7 miles, but it's 28 items. And so I was kind of like, nah, I'm not in a shopping mood today. If you'd have paid me like 20 bucks or something, $25 to do that, I'd have been more than happy to, but not worth my time. In my opinion, I don't know that I could get it done. I would have to have it shopped for and delivered within half an hour to make it worth my time. And do I want to take this? Doordash is sending me a McDonald's order, $5 for 3.4 miles. I was already heading that direction anyway, so it's not going to be that many miles once I pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for $5. I did have a viewer ask me how to tell when to take a shop and deliver or shop and pay order. And the main thing about those is you just have to make sure they're worth your time. So you may not know that at first until you do a few and see how long it takes you. So just try a few. Once you get more familiar with the different stores that you'll go to, you'll get faster. So yeah, I would say just make sure that, for instance, this is the example I gave them. So I try to get $25 per hour. So if I thought something was going to take me a half an hour to shop and deliver, then I would need to make sure that the payout on that was going to be $12.50. So 30 minutes, half of the 25 is $12.50. So if it's going to take you longer than that, then you just have to make sure you're getting paid more than that. So that's the way I do them. I don't know if anybody else has any thoughts on that and would like to share. You know, if I'm not thinking correctly, just let me know. So, all right, I am headed to pick up that McDonald's order. And also, you want to make sure that, you know, the miles to money is good too, but they usually are. They're usually not going very far. So, just make sure your time and your miles work for the payout. Alright guys, I just took an order on Doordash. Looks like it was for $4.50 going 1.8 miles, and it's picking up from Chipotle. I think it's going to be a pretty quick little order, so I know it's small, but the customer did tip a couple bucks, looks like, and it's not going very far, so money in my pocket, right? Guys, guys, it's a little after 2 o'clock. I'm going to end my day. I've surpassed my goal for the week, so I would rather have the time I need right now to get a few things done than money in my pocket. So I'm gonna head home and do a few things and then maybe just relax a little bit this evening. So I did want to kind of tell you what happened last night. I picked up a couple that was going to a concert. The trip, I think, paid me $17.95, I think is what it was, for about a 25-minute drive. So I didn't think that was too shabby at all. But just a very pleasant, very fun couple. They were probably about my age, and they just during the conversation, I don't know if it was jokingly or not, but they said, "Hey, do you want to pick us up after the concert?" And I said, "Well, how late is it going to be?" So they told me the time. I was like, "Sure, I'll pick you up at that time. I don't have anything going on tonight anyway," because they were going to be my last ride of the night. So I gave them my number, and then they were going to call me. I think the concert they thought would get out about 10:45 or 11, and I only lived like 10 minutes from where the concert was. Anyway, so I'm sitting at home, and they call me about 9:30, and they said, "Hey, can you come get us now? They canceled the concert." So they called me. I went and picked them up. The guy, he was like 3 sheets to the wind, and he was pretty quiet on the ride home. So I wondered if he was trying not to get sick. You know, I was hoping that I wasn't going to have a passenger throwing up in my car. So anyway, I get them to the house. The lady hands me 3 bills, and the guy is like getting out of the car, fumbling in his pockets and stuff, and he says, "I can't find my wallet." He goes, "I can't find my wallet." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, did you lose it at the concert, you know?" And he's like, "No, I think I had it when I got in the car." And so he's looking around back there. So I get out of the car and go to the back side that he was sitting on, and I'm feeling under the front seat to see if he dropped it. And luckily I found it, so that's where it went. It just went under my front seat. And so he was so happy about that. His wife was very happy about that. And so he hands me another bill. And I'm like, "No, your wife already paid me." And he's like, "No, I want you to have that for finding my billfold." And so I was like, "Well, okay, if you're all right with that." And so I get back in the car. I wished him a good evening, and I get back in the car and start heading towards home. And I was counting the money, and the lady gave me $60, and then he gave me another $20 on top of that. So I think it took me an hour to do the whole trip, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, and I made $80. So that really cut into what I needed to make for today. And I was already ahead for the week, so it just made my night to know I wasn't going to have to work all day today. So anyway, very nice couple. They were actually from Lee's Summit, and they were staying at a friend's house, kind of over here in Lenexa area. So I'll tell you, I would do that every day if they were going to pay me like that. But yeah, it was a good way to end the night. So I was happy with that, and I even got done earlier than I thought I would. All right, well, let's see what I ended up with. So I ended up with a 26% acceptance rate. Back over 12,000 deliveries now. So I don't plan on getting my acceptance rate back up until it's time to do Top Dasher again. So I might get it up just a little bit, but not to 70%. It's just too hard to keep it up that far and still be able to make money. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you riding along with me again today, and hope you enjoyed the video. And with that, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.